your boy, Scotty Cash, with another review. Is that a statue? No, it's not a statue. Is that a resin bust? No, it's not a resin bust. It's a Superman statue or a Superman resin bust. I know I don't like statues and resin bust, but if it's Superman, I'm in. Maybe I don't like picture frames. Is it a Superman picture frame? I'm in. Is that hypocritical? Sure, whatever. Superman resin bust, the animated series spot on resin bust. That's what this should say. It should say Diamond Select Toys, spot on animated series, awesome Superman, resin bust, Superman, demand, Superman. That's what it should say. I don't know why I don't say that. This is an inaccurate statement here. Superman, that's it. Nice square box. The deco on the box is awesome. It's about the same on all of it. When you go to the back, it says Superman resin bust gives a small born on the dying world of Krypton. Kal-El was placed on a rocket by his parents and sent to Earth. Blah blah blah. Talks about how he's got X-ray vision. Da 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 da. On the bottom, it'll tell you what number of statue or resin bust you have. This is authenticated limited edition Diamond Select Toys and a collectible bust. I got number 738 of 3,000. Let's go ahead and get into this bad dude. The colors of the box are exactly like you would see on Superman in the animated series, because it was kind of like Dick Tracy, as to where they only use certain colors. So even if it was supposed to be red, well, it was going to be Superman the animated series red. You know, they only used an X amount of colors, which I love. Another card. Superman resin bust number 0738 of 3,000. This makes it even that much better, because it's not only an awesome resin bust, it's a collectible resin bust. You know, there's only 3,000 of these made. Once the 3,000 are gone, they're gone. And then you got the dreaded Attack of the White foamy stuff that will be everywhere for months and months on end. You know, it'll be Christmas time, and I'll be wiping off the table. I'll be like, oh, there's another piece of the foam. This is what I was kind of hoping. This box is pretty big. I was hoping this was going to be bigger. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's 6 inches tall, spot on, 6 inches tall. Cape from side to side is 7 inches tall. And I guess, I mean, because the size of the box, I thought it was going to be big. But it's just packed really well. I'm not sure exactly what resin, I'm not sure exactly what that is, what resin is. I know that I used to have the G.I. Joe busts. Chill out. They were given to me. Never ever would I pay for a bust, especially with no arms. I just don't understand why anyone would want those. But, you know, I set my Storm Shadow down one time and his sword broke off. I don't see this happening with this. I guess those aren't resin. And that's why they're telling you this is a resin bust, because it's not going to just chip or break off. $59.99, Superman the animated series. It's a must-have for me. I love it. Colors are spot on. The reds, the blues, the iconic curl, the black on his hair, his squared off chin. He's in a pose. He's not missing in his arms. He's in an action pose, ready to pounce on Lex. He's about to smash Lex into the ground and then take him to jail, because that's what good guys do. When I first opened it, I wasn't sure what this base was. It's a nice brown, sculpted brown, real good detail on it all the way around. It almost looks like a diner from Metropolis, or maybe it's the top of a building in Metropolis. That's exactly what it is, except for it's neither one. It's just sculpted to look like something you would see in Metropolis. It's got the curves and the squaredness also, you know, the pillars on the end. It's got the windows with the pillars inside. You know, that's basically what it's supposed to be, is something you might see in Metropolis. Maybe it is a diner, maybe it's a gas station, maybe it's the top of a building, maybe it's a ran down building. It's made to look like that. It's a very dull brown, which for whatever reason sets perfect with the popping colors of the red, yellow, and blue in here. I don't know. I would have been like, no, that's stupid. This looks amazing. Again, number 738 of 3,000. Also says it on the bottom, number 738 of 3,000, which makes it that much better. You got your little soft tissue pieces here, so you know you can set it down and not scratch anything up. The color, again, spot on perfect. the paint deck of the job is perfect. I imagine they're all hand painted. It doesn't say anywhere on here. 3,000 of these, I imagine they're all hand painted. It's perfectly done. There's no black paint on his ears. You know, his hair's done perfect. The iconic little curl here. Nothing, you know, from his sleeve onto his hand, because you can kind of tell when it's store. You know, there might be a little, or factory. There'll be a couple little spots here, maybe a little something on his nose, his eyes, something. But no, it's spot on. Cape, nice, you know, flowing design. The dreaded white sticky stuff everywhere. Yeah, I just can't say enough about it. Get you some close-ups of it. It's gonna sit so well on my Superman shelf, probably on the top towards the front, just looking at everybody, staring everybody down. And I'll probably actually put the box in the other room so it'll display also. They'll be like, you got 2 of these? Man, what they don't know won't hurt them. But yeah, it looks great. $59.99. It's gonna be sold on DiamondSelectToys.com, specialty stores, comic shops, Hobby Lobby, or Hobby Stops, eBay, I'm sure, Amazon, I'm sure. But yes, it looks absolutely beautiful. Superman the Animated Series is by far one of my favorite cartoons. It was not only because of Superman, it was done very well. You guys know I don't like Batman. Absolutely loved Batman the Animated Series cartoon. Every single week I was there watching that show. On those seasons as well as the Superman seasons. They also have a Batman the Animated Series. I want to say like he's, you know, given a scowl, his arms are crossed. Same kind of base. They got a Supergirl, which I'm sure I'll have to have once my daughters catch wind of that. They also have a Lex Luthor on the same kind of base. He's got his hands behind his back. I'm pretty sure all those are also 59. 6 inches tall. They're probably all about the same size, give or take. His cape's probably a little bit wider than, say, Supergirl's or Batman's, because Supergirl had a smaller cape. Lex is probably 6 inches tall, probably 2 or 3, 4 inches wide, because he just got his hands behind his back. He doesn't necessarily need to be all spread out, but just absolutely amazing. The sculpt on his chest, the S, his belt has a different sculpt. You can feel it's all sticking out. His ears, his square chin, his nose, his eyes. Again, the iconic curl I can't talk enough about. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'll get you some close-ups here. I'm loving the pose. They just did a wonderful job. But yeah, if you have any questions, please email me, scottycash2@gmail.com. Put a comment in the video. If I see it, I'll answer it. I'm Scotty Cash. I'm your boy. I'm outie.